Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. I am so sorry I took Sunday off, but I needed a day. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the picture above, we're starting off with yet another copycat outfit from another person. She never has an original thought. All right, you guys, there's a lot of photos and videos in this one, so make sure you stick with us till the end. Let's just jump right in and get there, shall we? Let's go. We're going to start off this morning by just pointing out that, everybody has talked about how Harry was such a catch. He was such a catch, right? Here's my thought on that. As I saw it on Getter, Harry has already admitted to having a drinking problem, to having anger management problems, to having emotional problems. He's still having trauma from the death of his mother that occurred decades ago. He admits to reverting back to being 12 years old at some times. He's really not that good looking. Have you taken a really good look at his teeth? He's balding. He's a complainer. He's a whiner. He never accepts responsibility for anything. Everything is somebody else's problem. Yeah, he ain't that great of a catch, people. That bar is set low. Now, with that said, let's get into it today. We know that the royal family will probably be very, very happy if Harry and Meghan do not return for the Platinum Jubilee. This is not the Harry and Meghan show. And let's be honest, all the attention should be on the Queen. That's where it belongs. But if Harry and Meghan show up, people are going to be, are they there? Are they on the balcony? Do you see them? Are they in the carriage? What do you think is going on, behind the scenes? Which is why I pray that this is true, that essentially William has banned them from coming to the Platinum Jubilee in order to make sure that the attention stays where it's supposed to. It's being reported in this article that the Queen delegated the task of invites to Prince William. It's also being reported that Meghan has been reaching out to William, but is being stonewalled by the staff. And William is basically saying, look, you've done too much damage and I have no interest in speaking to you. And Meghan is devastated because it's humiliating when people find out that she wasn't even invited to it. And she still needs to be connected to the royal family to keep her high profile, and it's not happening. And I'm also going to throw in there at the last minute, I think what Prince Charles did was well played and very, very smart of him. By offering Harry and Meghan to stay at his house, he would be protected. He would have Charles's security while there, and Charles has 24 hours a day security. And Harry and Meghan are turning him down. Well played by him. Now he looks benevolent and Harry and Meghan look bad. Okay, moving on. Believe it or not, it's also being reported that Harry would still like a royal baptism for his daughter. He still would like her to have exactly what Archie had. I don't know that they've already baptized their daughter. I'm pretty sure if they had, we would have heard about it. Somebody would have leaked something. A picture would have shown up. My guess is it's not done, but they're hoping maybe when they return for the Platinum Jubilee that maybe they'll be able to do it then. We'll see. At the same time, these articles are coming out saying maybe Meghan Markle doesn't want to return to the UK. No, I don't think she does. I think she would if there was a baptism for her daughter that was offered by the royal family. But other than that, forget it. Next up, you guys, this story was very exciting for me on several levels. This is Lady C, and she did a video that came out yesterday, at which time she mentioned me. I was beyond honored. Listen to this.
Smith. Lady C, are you aware that fellow YouTubers are again being targeted by Chris Boozy in an attempt to close them down? Sue Smith reported this today.
Now, as she goes over my video, don't forget that I told you guys that there was a connection between the owner of Newsweek, who's an IT billionaire, and part owner of Better Up, where Harry works, right? Listen to what Lady C said.
Against them, there is allegedly a link at chief executive level between Newsweek and Harry's Better Up organization. There is one.
Now, with that being said, that she's confirmed my research was correct, I've told you guys a gazillion times that Mr. Boozy was probably hired by Harry and Meghan via Sunshine Sachs. So I was shocked when she said it. Yes, she confirmed what I said.
That was as a result of complaints by Christopher Boozy, who copied in everything to Senior Vice President Elizabeth Thorpe in the Washington office of Sunshine Sachs.
So for those who didn't catch it, Sunshine Sachs is connected to the Boozy report. Mr. Boozy copied the vice president of Sunshine Sachs in their Washington office on his emails and accidentally put it up on Twitter. All right, what did I tell you guys? This was Harry and Meghan's attempt to control the narrative, and it blew up again. All right, moving on. So now that the connection has been proven, this tweet really comes more into focus, doesn't it? The tweet at the bottom says they want to be on the same page with Sunshine Sachs. So do I believe that Sunshine Sachs is now funding the Sussex Squad? Yes, I do. Which means Harry and Meghan are funding them, which explains why they've never spoken out against their treatment of other people. Okay. All right, next up, we're just going to touch on this. They're again hiring people to work on Pearl. And this confuses me. They've already hired a ton of staff. Is the staff leaving? Are they adding to the staff? How many people do you need to produce one show that's been in the works for a year and a half already but hasn't come to fruition? Like, what's happening? I don't, like I said before, I'm wondering if it's even going to come out. When I look at these ads, look what it says below. Pearl comes from the mind of Meghan Markle. I'm like, from what I was told, from what I read, she pitched this thing to Netflix 50 times and Netflix turned her down until she became the Duchess of Sussex, and then suddenly they grabbed it. I think it's going to suck. And then I saw this. Contract associate producer for Gimlet Productions. Do you see that? So for those who don't know, this is a new show development team that does podcasts for Spotify, and they're currently assembling a team that will build and launch a new original show with Archewell featuring the voices of high-profile women. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, realizing that their podcast sucked and people weren't interested in the way they did it. Now they're going to, we're going to elevate the voices of women. You can hear their stories. I don't think that's going to go over any more than Pearl, which is a young woman who travels through time and meets influential women all through history. It's stale at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's stale. All right, moving on. I wanted to just touch on this story because most people probably don't realize that there are 4 individuals on the Queen's Counselors of State, and Harry is one of those 4 people. Now, 2 or more counselors are appointed to act in the Queen's place in the event that she cannot undertake her official duties as sovereign or on a temporary basis due to illness or if she went abroad. Removing him would require an act of Parliament, for sure, but they're saying that would literally be the final nail in the coffin for Harry, because if he's removed by Parliament, no less, as a Counselor of State, then his former life as a frontline member of the royal family would really officially be over. And another quick update before we get to the main crux of our story today. They're now saying that the stories that Meghan and Harry want to move from their mansion are untrue. We'll just see about that. All right, let's move on to the big stuff for today, shall we? You would think with all of this going on that the Sussex Squad would take a break, take a breath, stop threatening people, stop with the language. I mean, that pretty much shows how educated you are. If the only way that you can, defend this person that you fall at their feet is by cursing. Well, look at what this young lady wrote. Take a good look, freeze the screen if you have to, make sure you read it in full. I mean, they're never going to stop. But they hide anonymously behind the keyboard, right? All I can say is if you're going to make threats, you probably shouldn't use your real name. There's no way that that's a made-up name. And of course, people went looking for this person and found them. Her bio says she's from London. I don't know where she lives now. I don't know where she works now. But this is the kind of stuff you got to be careful about. Somebody somewhere is going to recognize her and form their her boss or her employer, and she's going to end up unemployed. You can't behave this way. Boozy, in the meantime, has not stopped tweeting. He's still doing damage control, or he's trying to. The ship has sailed, but he's still gonna try. That's him. He wants to stay relevant. He's still tweeting about Taz. He's still railing against the machine, right? He's not gonna stop. I seriously wonder, now that his connection to Sunshine Sachs and Harry and Meghan directly has been, called out, I wonder what's going to happen to him next. Like, seriously. I mean, if you look at this tweet, "Hi, People Magazine, I want you to see who you pulled the article for." He can't stop. Even though he runs multiple accounts, he's claiming now he can't see things because he's been blocked. When did that ever stop him in the past? And now he's saying that now that hate accounts know they can bully journalists and news outlets, it's just going to continue. I've reached my limit. There's nothing more I can do. Thank God. A few people of color have come out to make some comments about Meghan Markle. Here's one. Listen to this.
That they were being racist toward this baby for being black. This is not a black baby. I'm black. Okay? I'm black. Your baby is not the same color as me. Your baby look just like you and Prince Harry. But I'm starting to think it might not even be his baby, because you seem to be a gold-digging, fast little hoochie mama.
Now, this video I've shown you before, but I'm going to show you it again. So just watch this.
Nobody wants to talk about it. I will talk about it. Prince Harry is a beta male. Meghan Markle, she is the alpha male. She wears the pants in that relationship. Prince Harry's acting like a bitch, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. He's acting like a bitch. I would not allow my wife to go on national TV and talk about my family. If you claim there's racism or somebody's acting racist towards you, then call out that person's name. Because if you don't call out that person's name, you are a liar. You are a liar. I'm tired of that. Now, there's situations, racism do exist. There's situations, there's racist circumstances. Then you call out the person. If you're not going to call the person out, then you are a liar. I don't believe you. All right? You're using that as a tool to get back in Hollywood. It's obvious. To get movie deals and TV deals. The attention is on you. You're the Duchess. You were the Duchess. The attention was on you. That's all it was, bro. It's obvious.
Well, the above tweet was put out to show that the demographic Mr. Boozy said the middle-aged white woman was the only people who didn't like Meghan Markle was incorrect. At this point, he is what I call a lost cause. He's a lost cause. He just won't lay down and die. Yeah. All right, you guys, I have to finish this video with the above tweet. This man is basically saying that Taz is upset because Meghan is whiter than her. She'll never be as white-skinned as Meghan. What? I'm telling you guys, these people are crazy. You guys know I love your comments and I read them all, so make sure to leave them below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future uploads. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Getter. Don't forget you can email me. For those who have donated to my coffee fund, thank you so much. Keep spreading the word, you guys, about Taz, about Yankee Wally, about Murky Meg. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Let's take what's been given to us, this free advertisement. Let's run with it, shall we? And as always, you guys, have a great day.